What's up, everybody, and welcome to another Take a Peek episode where this week we're taking a peek at a classic 3D Ultra Pinball Thrillride from almost 15 years ago. This game was a lot of fun growing up and is still a lot of fun now, and if you like pinball, chances are you'll like 3D Ultra Pinball Thrillride. This is part of the greater 3D Ultra series, of which there are many awesome games in that series. So, go back into the classic old-timey preferences. Is your controls, your performance, your detail level. I mean, this is all pretty basic. You can go into advanced and change the difficulty of the whole game. You know, if you want to play with 10 balls or 1 ball, or you want to have a lot of ball saves or just 1 ball save, or whatever you want to do to change the pinball machine, how it plays, you can do in the advanced preferences, which is really awesome. It's basically you own a pinball machine and you can get into the programming and change all that stuff like you would if you actually owned a physical pinball machine. And I really appreciate they put that into the game right away. It's very easy to access, and I think it's a great addition to the game. Makes it a little bit easier for veteran pinballers to do what they want to do, maybe challenge runs, whereas the casual pinballer with the default settings is just your standard pinball machine that you'd find in very few places today, sadly. Now, I personally like pinball. I'm a little biased here. I do really enjoy pinball, but that doesn't mean I'm any good at it. So let's go ahead and play pinball, show you what 3D Ultra Pinball is like. So pretty straightforward. Obviously, you can have the 4 players if you want, each person taking their turn. But basically, 3D Ultra Pinball Thrillride is a pinball game that takes place in a fanciful amusement park, a fanciful theme park, where you get to go around and ride 5 permanent rides plus the Thrill Zone. Now, the Thrill Zone, the ride will change every once in a while. You can see there's 5 rides in there that can change. And then you also have this roller coaster, this wooden coaster that goes up and around in that way. This roller coaster, I believe, is completely different. Although this one might be part of the same one. Anyways, this will change later, and you'll get to see what that is. There's also the merry-go-round, the log flume, the corkscrew, bumper cars, and bumper cars right here. So, let's go ahead and get started. It's pinball. However, it's not very complicated. It's just pinball. But like I said, that doesn't mean I'm any good at it. So, I decided to do it for both. Hang on. We'll abort this game in progress. So, we go into preference here. Now, I'm not sure if you saw this from before. You can see I have left flipper and right flipper both set to control. Now, what I did is I set left flipper to left control and right flipper to right control, but that doesn't work. So let's go ahead and change that to shift. Boom. All right, beautiful. Quick and easy. Get back in, start a fresh game. There we go. All right. Now, there, of course, as with any pinball machine, there's a variety of different things you can get in the game. So if we can go ahead and get into the snack shop here. Probably not. There's the merry-go-round. Ah! There we go. Okay, in the snack shop. Okay, maybe not in the snack shop. But I hit all 3 of the green... Or all 3... There we go. Get in the snack shop. Gives you a little bit of extra points. But I hit all of the thrill buttons over here, which opens up the thrill zone. So that we can play in the thrill zone. Which is actually pretty hard, but it's also a timed event, and you can easily exit it, which is kind of unfortunate for us. We didn't get to ride the thrill ride. Now, we do want to get behind the waterfall. We want to get into the fun zone. So in the fun zone, there is basically a whole separate theme park, and it has completely different types of challenges in there. I believe there's also 5 different challenges in there. You can see right now the fun zone is a Hershey's Kiss, but that can change to a whole slew of different and interesting and challenging events. Come on. Awesome. So we just locked a ball inside the log flume there. We just locked a ball. And effectively what that does, if we lock, I believe, 3 balls, it gives us multi-ball. Okay, so now we're in the fun zone. So you see the Hershey Kisses still blinking there. And this is what we got to do. We got to hit that, hit the tower, and get the little thing up to the top within an unspecified time limit, but there is a time limit. So the next one you can see blinking there is the bumper cars right here. The bumper cars are blinking here. So the wait time in minutes, I believe when that gets to 0, you unlock some pretty cool stuff. Go ahead and go. Ball 3. I think we have, what, 5 balls here today? Obviously, if you can get the ball in when the lights are flashing red like that, you get a bonus if you get the ball in there at that time. Alright, so we've locked 2 into place. We have to get a 3rd one in there. That was not cool. That was sad. Like I said, I'm not very good at pinball. But that's okay, that's why we have 5 balls, so I can show you guys at least a little bit more about how pinball works. Alright, so I locked all 3 balls. Now we've got multi-ball. If 1 ball was too much for me, you really think I can handle 3? That's okay, we just locked 1 on the roller coaster. We need to do the same thing on the roller coaster to unlock another multi-ball for us. Multi-ball is pretty easy to get in this game, simply because there are a lot of options for multi-ball, which I think adds to a lot of fun, because multi-ball is very exciting. It's thrilling. Alright, the multi-ball is over, but that's okay. And we have locked 2 balls into place on the merry-go-round of sorts. That was derpy. We need to ride the rides. Right now we need balls. You get thrill points, and eventually you can unlock, that was mean. Eventually you can unlock the entire word down here, Thrillride. That's the ultimate goal, is you want to unlock Thrillride. Now, if I had actually been able to use that ball instead of have it just fall in between the flippers, the thrill meter would have gone up and up and up. The higher the thrill meter, the more your points. Let's see if we can use our last ball and actually do something good here. Overall, as you can see, there's really not a lot to say about this game. You know, it's pinball. It's just a differently themed pinball, that's all. Derp! Herpa derp! That was so bad. But as far as pinball is concerned, this is definitely one of my all-time favorite pinballs. I still prefer to go play a pinball machine, but this pinball is definitely a good pinball. So overall, I would give this game a good 7 out of 10. I know it's a number I give a lot, but I keep putting a lot of these games on the same type of enjoyment. That I enjoy coming back to it, I enjoy playing it every once in a while. But it's not something that I really can get addicted to. It's nothing I can really latch on. As an actual physical game, it's polished, it's for the most part bug-free. It is possible to find a bug in the game, and I have done it before, but aside from that, it's, you know, very, very good game, and it's pinball. You know, it's exactly what you'd expect out of a pinball game. It's a themed pinball, and it's a lot of fun, and I absolutely love that you can get in there and you can change your preferences so that you can actually get in and change how many balls you get. So let's go ahead and double check. Again, we have high scores out here as well. And then, of course, the pinball vault, which just tells you all sorts of different stuff, so technical or advertising type of stuff. So like I said, 7 out of 10. It's a very good game, and it honestly has a lot of gaming potential, especially if you're a pinball fan. You can pick it up between $3 and $30 on Amazon, depending on where you buy it. But I'm sure you can also get it online at different locations if you hunt it down a little bit. They are a little bit harder to find. Like I said, this game is 15 years old. But if you like pinball, I definitely recommend it. Right now I'm playing it from the disc on Windows 7. So as far as I know, it works great with modern systems. No saying how it works on Windows 8 or Windows 10, as I haven't gotten a hold of that yet. But as far as up to Windows 7, it still works absolutely great. No graphic glitches, no gameplay glitches. It's very smooth and very, very clean. So that's going to be it for this episode, guys. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time with another Take a Peek episode. DFTBA.